Hey guys, welcome to the garage. Today's video has taken an unexpected turn. One of my headlights, the high beam, failed. So I decided to go and buy the new headlights. They are not incredibly expensive. They came out of Amazon. They were like 20 bucks each. However, just doing due diligence today before I decided to change the headlight, I changed my fuse box and I found that the fuse was blown. Apparently I had too small of a fuse, probably had a 3 amp and it needs an 8 amp. Anyway, since the change, I thought that I would still talk to you a little bit about the headlights, and then we'll go and change the fuse on the car, and I'll talk a little bit to you about the different fuses available. Okay, so a little bit about the headlights. Okay, so this is my owner's manual. It's actually the original owner's manual from the car from 1972, and on page 53 tells you everything you need to know about the headlights. Now, the original part numbers for the headlights in the DIN designation for the US was the 6012, right? So a 6012 number, sealed beam unit. And then the Volkswagen number, it's a 111941261A. That number is discontinued, it doesn't exist anymore. And the 6012 is discontinued too. The 6012 was replaced later on by the 6024, exact same unit, just a little bit better, more resilient, newer. And then later on, was replaced by the halogen ones, right? So what you need to get today, if you shall need to replace the main headlight, is one of these, right? There's different brands, but your designation is going to start with 6024, right? So this got H for halogen, right? And it's a 6024. The C1 is, just the Philips designation, and it's just a regular, seal beam unit. You can see in the back the 3-prong connector that these things use. These ones came out of Amazon, not sponsored, neither by Philips nor by Amazon. I'm just telling you because I bought them there before. I actually bought 2, which are going now on my stash, and I keep them there, just for safekeeping, so that if I eventually need to change the light bulb itself, the headlight unit, we'll do that. Okay. However, I discovered since that it is not the headlight unit, it is actually the fuse. So, same manual, right? On page 55, tells you everything you need to know about the light beams and about everything on the fuse box. The one that we're looking for is number 3 here, which controls, number 3, the high beam, and it controls the switcher. Okay, that's why my indicator for high beam is not lighting up either. Now, it tells you here to use an 8 amp fuse. So a little bit about the fuses. There's 3 kinds, and I don't mean to be, pun intended, but it is 4th of July week here in the US, and they are white, red, and blue, right? So there you have it, right? So these are not plastic, these are porcelain. Make sure that you get the porcelain ones when you buy them, because the plastic ones, when they get hot, they get mushy, and you may lose contact. Plastic ones are not good ones. The porcelain one, which are kind of vintage, if you will, but they're the good ones, are the ones that you're supposed to get. Now, this one is the one that we're going to install, which is the white one. This is an 8 amp fuse. Then you get the red one, which is a 16 amp fuse. And then you get the blue one, which is a 24 amp fuse. Okay, so the manual is calling for an 8, which is this one. I believe the one that I had in there was probably either, you know, too old or too slim. Was probably a 3 amp. You'll see it when I take it off. Okay, so that's about the lights, that's about the manual, that's about the fuses. We need this one, so let's go replace it on the car. Okay guys, we're at the car now. Okay, so this is your fuse box right here, right? So first thing we need to do is to take the cover off. As you can see, my cover is actually marked with a few stickers that I put in there. I did it just for convenience. You guys don't have to do that. So we know by the manual that we need to replace number 3. That'll be 1, 2, 3. To take it off, you apply a little bit of downward pressure. This one is spring loaded, and sure enough, the thing's blown. Right? You can see it right there. Right? So the thing's blown. This is good normal. So we take a brand new one, right? This is an 8 amp, as we discussed. To put it on, you apply downward pressure on the spring. You put it on, and let's see, right? So we knew that my high beams were not working. So open the switch, turn the lights on. What you know, you can see it right there. We apply our lever, high beam, low beam. That's working. And now we come and check the front of the car. My high beams are working. That's a good thing. So now we need to come back here, right? We turn the lights off, we turn the switch off, we replace the cover, and we're pretty much done. So we spoke about a few things. We spoke about the manual, right? We spoke about patriotically colored fuses, porcelain, remember? And we spoke about the seal beams that we need to use. Okay, so we didn't have to change the light beam. It was just a fuse. That's not a bad day on my book. I hope you liked the video. All right, so I hope you found it useful. Give me a like, follow the channel, and I'll see you guys around. Thank you.